those that are joining us online and for the family here, welcome into this section. This is another beautiful section as a family that we're going to have a good time. We're going to have a nice time. Our last class was wonderful, so this one is something different, and I commend you to also to follow us. Don't leave us. Just follow us because you're going to have a nice time. Our main purpose is for us to grow in knowledge and build our skill, as we put ourselves out there, as we've come together as one big body, one big team, to grow in ways that people will not understand and people will not anticipate. We're building ourselves, so it's an opportunity for everybody, for us that is in-house. It's an opportunity for us to grow. All right, we started 4 months ago, so you can also go back and watch our previous recordings. They've been awesome. We talked about YouTube guide. We talked about scripting, and today we're going to be talking about digital marketing. So I won't waste any time. I'll just invite our special guest for today as he takes it away. All right. So I'm looking forward to the class, and also I believe that everybody here is also looking forward to the class. So I want to welcome each and every one of us. Our faces are bright, and I know we are ready. Even me too, I'm ready. You guys can see how I came out. I was not too strong. As a matter of fact, I almost didn't come. Yeah, I almost didn't come. But you see one thing about knowledge, you cannot, how do I put it? You cannot just, when it comes to knowledge, you cannot just miss any moment when you are in the process of learning. Because the moment you miss, it's like timing. It's like the world goes around timing. So if you're not able to manage that time, it goes off. And the only thing that we can do is to manage time, not print it. We can print money, but we can't print extra time. So I have to do everything that I could to be here also, because I want to benefit from this section. The section I've been looking forward to after 2 weeks. It's been 2 weeks we've been planning for this section. So I've been looking forward to it. So without further ado, Mark Jerry, take it away.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon, sir.
Okay, this guy, we may be having, all right. Uncle Fabian.
I greet you, sir.
Good to see you, sir.
Same here.
All right, I'm going to be discussing digital marketing and the components of digital marketing. For those of us, I believe some persons have a business here. Business. All right. So, does anyone know any lead definition of digital marketing? Like when you think about digital marketing, what comes to mind?
Online marketing, phone, that's what comes to mind.
Okay. That's all.
I think
Like when you think about digital marketing, what's the first thing that comes to your mind?
Digital marketing is digital.
Marketing.
And then the use of social media.
Okay. All right. Basically, it's just an avenue to promote either your product or your service online. It does not matter what you're selling. It doesn't matter the services you're offering. But so long you have the value that the people need out there, and you also have the channels, the mediums, that is where we have the fundamentals of digital marketing. You can then promote and then let people know what you're selling. So for instance, now, you're a videographer. I don't know about you. I've not heard about you, but you've been existing in a particular location, and I need to know about you without even getting to know you, to meet you physically. I would have to connect with you or network with you. So that's where digital marketing comes into place. Do you understand? So now, our agenda for today is, we only have 4. And we have the 7 P's of marketing. We're going to discuss that extensively. Excuse me. And also building digital identity, which is branding. And then the fundamentals of digital marketing. We have Facebook, we have Instagram, we have YouTube, we also have Pinterest, Twitter, LinkedIn, and then, TikTok. So these are channels where you can promote a product or a service. But these channels, they are kind of laid in a way where some supersede some, right? You can compare YouTube to TikTok. They both serve a different audience. Do you understand? And also how we can enhance the online presence. So now, the 7 P's of marketing, we have products, number 1. So this entails the kind of product or service that you're offering to people. Example of a product, we have iPhone, we have shoes, we have clothing, right? You can run a successful business if you don't have, for instance, if you're a product seller, if you have a particular item that you want to market to other people, in order for you to run that business successfully, you need a channel, right? You need a channel to push out these products. There are people who can get one particular item and then market it across different channels. So for instance, you might have come across Jumia advertising something on Facebook. It could be a shoe. And then you go to Linda IKG, you still see that same shoe. You go to another person's blog, you see that same shoe. There is a particular device that is responsible for that. That's deep into digital marketing. It's programmatic marketing, right? So an avenue for you to showcase some of your products in all different channels. So in Nigeria, we have about 500 major websites where people can showcase their products and all of that. And secondly, we have pricing. The price is the fee you place on your product or your service. So you charge for editing. So there's a particular fee you have to charge your prospective clients in order for you to render your services. So that's value, right?
Yes.
So in order for me to partake from that value, I would have to pay you a certain fee for you to be able to give me that value. So that is your service, right? So the third one is the place. Now the place deals with the venue where your business is located. It could be online, it could be a physical store as well. So let's take, for instance, I want to learn another person, you have a business, sir? What business?
I'm into media.
Oh, media. So you have a physical store, you have an office,
Yes.
and then you train people on.
No, we don't train people yet.
Okay, but there's a physical store
Sure.
where you carry out your services. Okay, good. So that is the place where, the place kind of provides some level of trust and integrity to the business. You know, sometimes, some time ago, people were complaining about being scammed online because somebody can just go online and then, you may not know. It's hard these days to differentiate between an actual page, authentic, registered page on Instagram, and also differentiate them from the fake ones, right? You may just be a victim of scam. And then you place order, and then you make payment, and then they scam you. These people may not They may be in Dubai, but they have an Instagram page and they continue to run it successfully and then scam. So now the place of your location kind of provide integrity and then trustworthiness to your business. And then the fourth one, we have promotion. Promotion is actually digital marketing itself. So that is where we have different channels of promoting. We have SMM, social media marketing, Facebook marketing, we have Instagram marketing, we have YouTube. And in order for you to market your product, there are different patterns and components or factors that you can, use to market your product. That is why you see some products are infographic. They are not videos, but they are infographics, right? So when you see this product, maybe you see Nike advertising a shoe and then you just see the price directly. That could be just an infographic. And then you see another product from Nike, but this time around it's a video, right? So they are using different medium and also different strategy, marketing strategy to promote their product. So now, some people are radical in their promotion, like the Red Bull. If you've seen Red Bull videos on YouTube, they do extreme sport, extreme stunt. So they invite professional athletes and then, have them do these extreme sports, maybe ride a bicycle on a mountain and then ride down, right? These things are extreme, but that's their own way of promoting their product to their audience, right? All right. Okay. The next one is people, right? Now, when you talk about people, you're talking about staff. You're talking about ambassadors. You're talking about your customers. So without these people, your business may not stand. It won't stand, right? So you need them. You need ambassadors to promote your product to a certain level because the audiences are different. The audience we have on Facebook is not entirely the same as the audience we have on Instagram and also on YouTube. There's a different entire human being on TikTok, right? So some people believe that Instagram is actually the platform to project and advertise a natural business. Facebook, some people take Facebook as a medium to reach out to wider audience because the number of people on Facebook is way higher than the number of people on Instagram, but it's being run by the same person, right? Now, we know that YouTube happens to be the second largest search engine in the world after Google, but it's still run by the same person, the same company, right? So why is it so? People are more related to audiovisual content as we speak. So they can easily, when I see a shoe or an iPhone product, somebody who is operating it, and then maybe another advert of the same iPhone that is being that is actually showcasing the functionality of that same iPhone, audiovisual functionality. I think I would rather go. I will be quick with my human instinct. I will be quick to choose and know more about that audiovisual product advert than the other one that somebody is just operating. And then we have the process. The process is the flow of your business. How do you run your business? What are the activities? Do you have a business module, right? How can you relate your business? Just the mechanism of operating and also dealing with people on a daily basis about your business and also making them, because at the end of the day, it's basically about sales. You just have to sell something. So that you're selling your service or you're selling a product. But yeah, the whole thing is you just have to make sales. So that's where digital marketing comes into play. And finally, we have physical evidence. Physical evidence is signposts. Okay, you have a physical store, but yes, okay. How can people know that this is a physical store? If Ibeto Hotel was just there and there's no signpost, it may be difficult for people to, assess the place, even if you're standing right in front of Ibeto Hotel and there's no signage about Ibeto Hotel, it's very difficult. So these 7 P's are very essential in actually actualizing your business, right? So if you want to reach a broader audience, you, as a video editor, you want to reach a particular audience. YouTube marketing is perfect. YouTube marketing is perfect is because people go to YouTube for tutorials, right? They want to watch editing tutorials. They want to also engage with the tutor, right? So they go to your channel and then they try to see what you have done and also try to relate with you and maybe carry out some further investigation or inquiries about your business. So yes, these are the major 7 P's if you want to. Funny enough, you can't run a business without these things, without these components, right?
And what about businesses that don't have a place?
A place.
A physical agents. Businesses now, they don't have stores, but they survive. Like, example now, Uber.
Yes.
Don't have an office here in Abuja or maybe probably in Nigeria.
Yes.
But they're the biggest car hailing service.
Yes, they do have a place.
In Nigeria. Where do they have?
They are okay. Now in digital marketing, we call them. They are in cloud. So the cloud space. Cloud space is also called a place where you can hold a business. Now we've seen websites. We've seen bloggers. You may not see a particular blogger face to face, but you hear the stories of the blogger.
Sure.
You feel the impact of that same blogger, right? Let's say Linda Ikeji, for instance. You go to Linda Ikeji, you read news about Nigeria, Africa, the world, right? But you're not seeing Linda Ikeji, but she has a place. And the news she has been given over time has proven to be trustworthy to an extent. And also, she has also projected her integrity. It's okay, this is something that she's been doing for quite some time. And then, in order for you to have an online presence, you need to have either a social media profile or a website or a page on YouTube. So when I come there, I see behind your scenes things you've done. That kind of creates some level of trust.
So it doesn't necessarily mean a physical place.
A physical place. So if you're running a service, there are people who run services online.
Sure.
Right? So if I interact with you on phone, over the phone, right? Okay, I just came across your advert on Instagram or Facebook, and I thought maybe we should do business together. You've not seen this person, but you've seen what the person has done. So that kind of creates a level of trust to now deal, business with this person. So it doesn't necessarily have to be
physical place,
but you must just have a place. Yes, every business has a place, either physical or online. Mm-hmm. Yeah, if you don't have a place, it probably means you're not in business, because there has to be a place to run the business, either an office, physically, a structure, or an online office. So yes. Any other question before I move to the next slide? All right. In the next slide. All right. In the next slide, we're going to be talking about building digital identity. Now, when you talk about digital identity, what it means is branding. Every big company today that we know is a brand. And for a brand to excel, actually, most brands don't sell what you need. They sell feelings to you, right? They sell emotions to you. You think about Nike, you think about inspiration, you think about motivation. All right. When you think about big brands, you think about the reason why you're buying from this brand. It may not necessarily be better from the person, your neighbor, next door neighbor, but because they have placed themselves in a position where it is even hard for you to doubt their originality and authenticity of their product. So think of Gucci bag now, think about authenticity, originality. right? How their product can actually last for a long durability, right? So now, but they have a brand. So the brand actually speaks to you straight without even them talking to you. So when you see Adidas, you know that actual Adidas product is an original product. So you've actually communicated with Adidas indirectly without even knowing it, right? So that is branding. Some brands are strong. Their presence is felt strongly to prospective customers, because if you want to buy a Mercedes, for instance, you know that Mercedes cars, they give you comfort, Abi. So they are selling their feelings to you. They're not actually selling the specifications of the car to you. They are telling you that if you stay inside this car, you feel good, you feel comfort, you feel at peace. So that is selling emotions to you. Not actually the physical. When you see Range Rover advertising on YouTube, most of the time you see their cars in forest. What are they trying to do? They are trying to let you know that this Range Rover is strong and it can climb anything. So they are not actually trying to sell the aesthetics of the car to you. They are trying to sell the functionality of the car to you. So and then it's now registered in your head, subconsciously. When you think about Range Rover, I think about strong, excuse me. You think about Range Rover products, you think about strong, automobile cars. So now, where do you start from if you're trying to build a brand? Where do you start from? Now, everybody that wants to build a brand, the first thing that if you meet a digital marketer, they want you to, don't worry, open a social media page, have a Facebook account. The world is digital now. Have a Facebook page, have an Instagram page, and then, try to run a campaign and all of that and get yourself seen. Promote yourself, promote your services and your product so that, people can get to know you better, right? But now, if personally, in Nigeria, a lot of medium businesses don't fancy websites, and that is because a typical Nigerian self hardly find it difficult to visit websites. But that is actually the place where you build your portfolio. Though, yes, it's quite capital intensive, but that is where you firstly build your portfolio. So for instance, now a speaker, somebody who is a transformational or motivational speaker wants to build his portfolio. The right recommendation is to have a website, right? It could be mrfabian.com. I want to know everything about Mr. Fabian. I have to log into that domain name, mrfabian.com, in order for me to know what he's up to, his agenda, what he has done in the past, and where he's going, right? The business he has done, how much he charges for. That can give me a breakdown of the information that I need at a go. But you hardly find stuff like that on social media pages. Social media pages is just like the highlights of what, for instance, as we are all here, they will have behind the scene. But this behind the scene may not necessarily be on your page. But it's also important for you to upload the behind the scene on your page, because you're letting people know, you're creating awareness for more visibility, right? Letting people know that, okay, this is the services we are rendering and we are good at it. Please kindly patronize us. Right. So for businesses that have mostly services, right, it is very crucial to have a website, because a website, like it's rightly stated here, it's like your home, the home of your business. Right. It's the home of your business. And it's very cost effective. It's cost effective to maintain a website, and it's not even easy to have one, because when you build one, you have to maintain it annually. Except if you have a product, you can have a small e-commerce website. But now there are platforms, there are CMS, content management system platforms, where we have Shopify. Shopify is, okay, you have a product, you want to sell it, you don't want to go through the hassle of having to build a website from scratch. You log in to Shopify, have an account with them, and then they help you build this online shop, and then all you have to do is to take a good picture of your product and then upload. And then if you have very good marketing skills, you can then promote your product on Shopify through what we call either pay-per-click, we'll discuss that later, pay-per-click or normal advertisement, paid ads, sponsored ads. There are advertisements you find on Facebook. If you check the top right corner, you see sponsored. Those are paid advertisements, right? So you want to reach a particular location. You want to reach a certain demographic area. So you have to choose certain components, their interests, their age, gender, right? So these are ways to target a particular audience. You cannot market somebody who is looking for a house and you are coming to his page, maybe your advert of laptop, right? At the time he's looking for a house, your advert for laptop pops up on his page. He will just ignore it because that's not what he's looking for. But when he finds a property agency that is advertising, he's likely to click on that advert, right? So that is targeting. I'm targeting based on the fact that, okay, you once checked out this shoe on Jumia. Now you're on Instagram, so why is the shoe showing on Instagram? That same shoe that you liked is now showing is programmatic marketing. So that is retargeting. I'm retargeting you because you already picked interest in this shoe, so I have to bring it to your face so that you buy it. Do you understand?
Yeah, like I tried looking out for some sound cards online, but every time I go visit a website, Jumia just brings plenty of them up to me. Just see it somewhere on the page. And I've ever tried looking for digital devices.
Yeah, and the reason for that is because they have a particular information of you that you don't know yet. Now, pay-per-click, how it works is if I advertise a product or if I target people between the ages 21 to 40, right? Now, let's say 21 to 40, we have about 20 million people in Lagos, Port Harcourt, Abuja, Delta State, and then Anambra. 20 million people between the ages 21 to 40. Now, when I target those people, now it's likely to show or pop up in maybe 30 million on their feed. You that is interested in that sound card, you will click on, immediately you click on it, I have a small info about you without your consent, right? I don't know if you visited a website and then they say click, we use cookie on this website.
Sure.
Now the cookie is gathering your information without your consent. But they are letting you know that we use cookie. The cookie is actually data collection. It's from Google. So what they do is to protect their company and also to protect you, they let you know that we use cookie. Or do you want to accept all cookie? Do you want all information? Maybe you might have logged in to a particular website and then you imputed all your details there. Now, when you click on accept all, it may take 70% of your information, your date of birth, where you're from, your address. So when you click on few, if you check most of the website, they will say accept all, accept few. I've seen websites that say accept few, or maybe just click on all.
The option of accept few, you rarely see it.
Yes. Now they are trying to let you know that we take someone. And now, when you now leave that website and then go look for that shoe on Jumia, if you come to Instagram, somebody who is selling that shoe, making advert, targeting people between ages 1 to 40, you're likely to see that advert and you're likely to click on it. So that's how organic audience is built. So organic audience is where I market a product, you click on it, it takes you to where you make payment. You input your details, you make payment. Now you're my customer, that's organic. There are adverts you see, you just click on them. Once it takes you to the next page, you just leave it. Those are not organic audience. Do you understand now? It's quite tricky, but you have to understand the concept. Now, when you click, I want to target you again if I'm making another advert. Now that I have your information, every advert that I do, you are likely to see it on your feed. Facebook, Instagram, Pinterest, LinkedIn, Twitter, YouTube, whichever platform that you're on. So long you are using Google Gmail, it will pop up.
You mentioned that e-commerce website, Shopify.
Shopify, yes.
And so there's also a site where people that cannot host their
website,
build a website.
Yes.
Like you mentioned,
WordPress. We have WordPress.
Under WordPress, you mentioned maybe a motivational speaker.
Yes.
A site called Disha.
Yes.
So you end up with that Disha. So I've seen so many poets and writers that don't have.
Those are subdomains.
Yeah.
So when you have subdomains, subdomains, yes, you reach a particular audience, but the audience it will be limited somehow. And the control, you may not have 100% control of that. Now, when you build a website of yourname.com, you are the sole owner of that website. You don't have to give your information to Disha, right? So which means some of the things that's being controlled by you from the back end or the front end is just you. But then they can decide to just maintain their website today, and to be the day that you want to deal with a very potential client. So that is the disadvantage of having stuff like that. So now we move to social media profiles.
Yes. Such domains, do they like, let me say, when it comes to clientele, when you are with them than having your own personal website, does that increase maybe your clientele with them?
It depends, yes, of course, because they already have an audience, right? So maybe Disha may have 20 million subscribers. So if you want to promote your services there, they may have 500,000 people who are interested in your service. So what they're actually selling to you is not their product. They are selling their audience. They're letting you say, guy, we have 500 million people subscribed to this channel. So when you market your services, they are likely to be seen by 200 million people. And out of that 200 million people, you funnel it down. Maybe 1,000 may be interested. Out of the 1,000, maybe 100 people may be willing to pay you for the services. So that's how we funnel digital marketing. So yes, it's basically audience and platforms, because they do have the platform. You don't have it. You need a platform that has the audience to promote your service. So social media profile. Now we all know, of course, and I believe every one of us here have a social media account. And sometimes it's either for entertainment or for business. 2 reasons. It's either you are doing business on your social media profile, or you are just there to go and watch comedy. It's as simple as that. Yes, right? But at the end of the day, you have a profile. And that profile can be turned professionally. If you have Instagram profile, maybe they might have suggested to you that, okay, switch to a professional account. So they are letting you know, so if you have a business, you can also have a professional account. So that professional account will give you that liberty to, market your product, pay for an advert, in dollars, because that's how they charge now. And moving forward, we have content creation. So you have a page, you have a website. So let's say there's nothing in these pages. You have to build a content to market to the people. So content creation comes in different phases. It could be infographic content, blog content, video content, reel content, story content, highlight content. So, but then when you constantly share your content to people, you are making them aware that, okay, you're letting them know that, okay, we have a service that we think you might need. Come to us and we are in the best position, and we have the best hands to provide these services to you, right? And then we have reviews, online reviews and testimonials, right? Okay, I come to your page, you have a content, you have a product or service that you want to sell. You need to build trust. So in order for you to build trust, you definitely would have people to talk about your services. If it's bad, people will talk about it. There are people who are always talking about how bad or how good your service or product is. So when I come to you and then I patronize you, and at the end of the day, I didn't like your service or product. When I see somebody who wants to buy, I would, no, please don't buy from these people. They are like this. Like that. So you need testimonials to also boost your integrity and your awareness online, because it's helping your business to build trust. It's also helping your business, to build integrity, so that when I come, I will not have that fear. That, okay, no, for instance, my small business that I'm running, SwimFit Academy, you come to SwimFit and then you register and you make payment. There will be a form that will be sent to you, make payment, and then you come to swimming pool, you don't see us. You'll be devastated. to an extent. And maybe to clear your doubt, you fix another class. You come to the swimming pool, you did not see us. You ask of Coach Jerry or any other Coach Joe, you couldn't find them. You've already lost trust in that. Even if the person comes back and then you are available, it will be hard to build that trust again. Okay, and the next one is online community and engagement, right? Now you have a business, you have a product, you have the testimonials, you are good, but you have to keep up with the trends. Probably means you have to attend seminars, conferences, and workshops in order for you to learn from people who are better than you. You have 5 years experience in the business, but you also need the experience of someone who already has 30 years, experience in the business. So how do you learn from them? Either subscribe to their webinars or go for their conferences or workshops, so that way you can also build value and then become very authentic. And it kind of helps solidify your business. If it's a service-driven business, or a product-driven business, it kind of helps solidifies it. So yes, you have to constantly engage with your online community. You ask questions. You set up questionnaires. Excuse me. Set up questionnaires. Ask your audience, okay, what is it that we are not doing right that we want us to do right? Right? What is it that you're finding difficult to cope with in our services or products? Are you satisfied with the product? These are ways to get your audience to interact with you and also participate in with you, right? Yes. So next one, visual identity and branding. I think I spoke about this one, the brand identity aspect. So this is almost like branding. So for branding, in order for you to recognize a brand, you have to have a logo. You have to have a story. You have to have, your mandate, your objective, your vision, your mission. What is the reason why you are doing the business? There has to be a reason. Okay, I'm in this business because I have passion for it. I'm in this business because, it's something that I've always loved to do, right? And I want to do it because I want to pass down the knowledge. I derive joy in passing down that knowledge, right? So in order for you to brand your business, you have to have a color. And most of the times, color speaks for brands, right? And then font also speaks for brand. If you check most of these fashion brands, you notice that most of them are lettered. You see Gucci, you see Fendi, they are mostly letters, right? And then they combine their letters to form a logo. So they are selling lux. For instance, now Fendi is selling luxury to you, right? Gucci is selling luxury to you, but it's a brand. And then you connect with Coca-Cola, you connect. There's no way you see Coca-Cola and don't know that this is Coca-Cola or Nike. And then you have a slogan, maybe the motivation for Nike, just do it. That is why I said earlier that they are selling inspiration and motivation to you, right? So that way they best connect with you. Am I moving too fast? No. Okay. Yes. So let's talk about the channels of digital marketing. Now, there are channels. And I think I kind of touched it lightly during the fundamentals of digital marketing. But now we'll dive a bit deeper. Now the channels, search engine optimization. Now you cannot actually run a successful search engine optimization without having a website. Yeah. Yes. So now, what it means is there are tons and thousands of websites out there, right? But how can you get your website to be on the front page of the Google page, right? If, for instance, now you go into a new town, you're looking for a cheap hotel, and then you Google best hotel in Abuja, you're likely to find Transcorp, maybe Sheraton, right? You may find other top hotels in Abuja. And the reason for that is because they have done this search engine optimization, right? So how do they do it? It's okay. They choose a particular keyword. Now, keyword is you are into photography. If I want to market your product now on Google, I will have to impute I'll have to use the hows and the whys and the who to get my target, because when you go to Google search, the most searched keyword is how to, right? So how to learn video editing. You go to YouTube as well. How to learn this, how to learn. Now, if I want to market your product now, I will have to, since you have a website, I will have to go to the back end of your website, right? Or I go to my Google Ads Manager page. Because for you to run an advert on Google, if you have a website, you have to have a Google account, a Google Manager account. So that gives you a breakdown of how you can impute this. So I can impute how to do digital marketing. You can impute 1,000 keywords as you wish, and then you then promote. So when you come into Abuja and you're looking for the best hotels, yes, your website may be seen because you have to pay to push it up a little bit. Yeah, so that's where they say, if you want to market your product on Google, there is a particular, if you open an account today, you'll be given $300, right? And then when you make your first advertisement, you will also be given a bonus. And now that bonus is to help your website to rank within your geographic area. So for instance, now we are in Gariki, and you are imputing and running the ad here in Gariki. It's kind of difficult for it to pop up if you are in Kubwa. So they are trying to, contain your geographical area, right? By giving you these keywords. Okay, digital video editing, where to learn video editing in Gariki. Your website is likely, has higher chances of popping up since you are in Gariki and you have done a keyword search for that particular service that you're rendering. So that's how search engine optimization works. It helps your website to rank higher on search engines and also give you a better result. Now, search engine marketing. So this was where I talked about pay-per-click. Now, how pay-per-click works is if you see an advert on a website or Google, you just maybe want to run some search on Google, and then you click on a particular website, it takes you to their website, a particular link. It takes you to their website. It could be a blog they wrote, and then there's a backlink to that blog. Now, the backlink to the blog could be seen on that Google first page or in the blog itself. Have you ever read the blog and then you see a particular sentence underlined or maybe, asterisk somehow? When you click on it, it takes you to another page. That's a backlink. It's called backlink. So that backlink, people market backlinks as well. It helps you to be visible. If I have a blog content that I need to promote, I promote it on maybe Gossip Mill website. And then when you come to Gossip Mill website, I might have written another article on Linda Ikeji. Now you are reading that blog content on Gossip Mill. When you see that backlink, you click on it to take you to Linda Ikeji's blog.
Or sometimes still on the same website.
Yes, still on the same website. But if I want my blog to be seen, I could write articles for other blogs and then impute the backlink, on my website or other people's websites. So when they click on it, it will take them. And when they visit that website, they might also see other blogs that you have written, and they're likely to click on it too, and it takes them. So that's how it works. It's kind of an algorithm. So as you're clicking on it, it's increasing its visibility and awareness. So yes. And social media marketing. Of course, we have, you want to market a product. Maybe you have a course on how to do video editing. And the course is 20,000 naira. And you want to sell that course to only 100 people in Abuja for the month of October. And you want to do marketing on Instagram and Facebook, right? Firstly, you have to have a professional account, a professional page for your business in order for you to run that advert. And then you will have to choose has anybody run adverts on their own page here? You have. You have, Abi? Okay, now there was a particular aspect or page it took you to where you had to impute interest, right? Interest where, okay, you are selling a product, you're selling a car. You are looking for the middle class and the high class in Abuja. I know that most of these middle class and high class, they're in Asokoro, Guzape, Maitama, some could be in Gwarimpa. And then you choose that demographic. It's only going to target those people in that area. Do you understand? So if you want to market your product now only in Abuja, you don't want it to go out of Abuja, you can choose your demographic to be in Abuja. Now, inside Abuja, you can also funnel it to only Asokoro, Gariki, Maitama, Guzape. So let's take, for instance, now, Abuja has about 5 million population.
Sure.
Out of the 5 million population, these people in these 4 areas, Asokoro, Maitama, Gariki, and Guzape, right? We have about 500,000. So out of that 500,000, only 100,000 are people from the high class and middle class, right? And you are targeting only people from high class and middle class because those are the people that can afford your product. Now, when you target them, out of those people who are from the high class and the middle class, you also need people who are interested in luxury. Do you get? You need people who are interested in luxury so that you can actually target them. They must see your advert, no matter what. Yeah, but if you just go on social media and then they'll click on make advertisement, click on people between ages 18, because by default, Instagram will give you ages 18 to 65. Right? And then you that does not have maybe the knowledge, will just click, okay, next. You click on that, it's targeting everybody, both those in primary school, both those in secondary school, who are not yet 18, but they have a page. You to target, but they don't have any business. So which means you may be wasting your money for that ad. Do you understand what I'm trying to say? Yes, because when you have to target the right audience. When you target the wrong audience are people who will see your advert. They don't even have any business to do with it. They just scroll past. That's a waste of advert. And when somebody clicks on it and does not make payment, Instagram will charge you for it, 3 cents. So that's where pay-per-click comes into play. But you don't want to waste that 3 cents because your budget is limited. So if you're budgeting 100,000 naira per month to target 100,000 people. Out of that 100,000 people, only maybe 20 will message you and make inquiry. And at the end of the day, only 3 will buy. Yes, only 3 will have to. It's because you targeted perhaps the wrong audience. So you have to trickle it down to people who need, because there are people out there who always need your service or product. So you have to trickle it down. Okay, this product I'm selling, this course I'm doing, only those 35 to 45, they are most interested in it. You cannot market a 500 million 4-bedroom duplex to somebody who is, yes, it's kind of seldom, to somebody who is 21 to 30 in this present Nigeria. You may be wasting your money for the adverts because they may likely just like it and then comment, wow, nice apartment. Yes. They don't even have God I beg. When, now those people don't have any business to do with you. Now the people who are interested in your business may not even be online. They may be 60 years old, 50 years old. They are the people, okay, now they have seen life, they have made their money, and they want to, have other properties. They may pick interest in it. So those are the people you need to target. So how do you catch those people? Because they rarely showcase, but they have information online. There are always 65, 50-year-old people online. They may not talk, but they are there. They are seeing, right? So you have to trickle and funnel your target audience to suit your service or your product so that at least you are maximizing your advert and then get your ROI, return on investment. because you may just market a product, you invest 200,000 naira into the marketing, and at the end of the day, nobody patronizes you. That's a waste of advert. But if you invest 200,000 naira in your marketing, it's expected that at least 5 person or 10 should buy that product that will give you 1 million or 700,000. That is business. That's a good return on investment. So yes, that's how it works. And then the next one is content marketing. Okay, now you have to catch.
I have a question.
Okay.
So the paper click.
Yes. It's basically
the company that owns the site that you're advertising.
Yes.
Collecting your money from you
yes.
as people click.
So let's take, for instance, now you budgeted 50,000 naira for pay-per-click advertisement, and you have 50 people click on that particular ad itself. And when people click on it, they charge, because you have already budgeted 50,000, it will be running, it's in your card. Either your dollar card or any of the card used in making an advertisement, right? So if I click on it, they will deduct $1. So 50 people click on it, $50 is gone.
$50 gone.
That is it. But now, it says that is why targeting the right audience is important, because you don't want somebody to come and be picking your ad, and at the end of the day, be doing you, wow, interesting. Or maybe make inquiries. And at the end of the day, nothing.
One small picking or just carrying
a
phone.
So you have to, people who do pay-per-click advertisements, are people who, big businesses most especially, because they know that there's no how Jumia will make an advert to 10 million people in Nigeria that at least 500,000 people will not buy. You see it? Now, when 500,000 people buy a product of 2,000 naira, you have your millions there. You see how it works now? So they may not even care about how many persons clicking on it. They just want people to buy and purchase. So they may target 10 million people. Out of these 10 million Nigerians, we just want 100,000 persons to buy this charger. That is their target. But now they will have to target a broader audience in order for them to achieve that. So if you're making advert to target 50 people and then you want to get 50, it's not possible. You can't. You might not even have one. So it's better, for instance, if you're targeting 2 people, if you want 2 people to patronize you, target 1,000 persons. Because you have higher chances of those 2 people coming to you. Do you get? But if you want to say you want to play smart on the algorithm that Facebook and Instagram have set, that's there, don't worry, when we market it to these 10 people, there's no way 5 will not buy. I pity you. But if you want 10 persons to buy, you market to 5,000 persons. So that's how it works. Yeah, so you don't necessarily have to target because their ages. People go with the mindset of, as I'm doing this advert, sales could choke. But it doesn't work like that. So as you're targeting people between 25 to 35, they're in the office. Some are just going about their day. They see your advert in the afternoon and you promoted it today. They see your advert in the afternoon, they just scroll past. They may be interested though, and then you promote it the next day, or maybe you are running the promotion for 3 days or 5 days, and they keep seeing it. It's only when they are relaxed, you want to settle down and then make inquiries on what you're selling. So pay-per-click are basically for medium or big companies, because those people have budgets of about 50 million for advert, 100 million for advertisement, and they are not bothered.
So based on what you said now about thinking about timing.
Yes.
So is there based on your product? Is there based on your product? Is there a specific time you should promote?
Yes. It's very important. Some adverts don't perform well on Sundays. I'm just using my personal experience. They don't perform well because immediately some people finish from church, they are going to family hangout. They want to go home and rest, right? Adverts don't really perform well on Mondays. But on Tuesday evenings, right? From my own experience, on Tuesday evenings, it's kind of high because people are now relaxed. No more tension. Church and then Monday, hurries and all that. Tuesdays, midweek advertisement is also good, and Saturdays. So you have to choose your timing. Now, thank God for Instagram because Tuesday evenings. Yes, Tuesday evenings. And thank God for Instagram because they now have an option where you can decide to budget 10,000 naira for an advert. And then for that 10,000 naira, you can promote and pause. If you promote it now and then in the next 5 hours, nobody's asking you what is this, you can pause it. Okay. Yes, you can pause the advert and then try a different time the next day. So, okay, you tried Monday afternoon between 12 to 5. Nobody asked you. Then try Tuesday evening from 4 to 10 and see the difference. So if it works, you can say, okay, this timing, I'm going to be promoting my product this particular time. Mm-hmm. So now you are just trying to you're analyzing your own advert data, when it performs well and when it doesn't. And it's very crucial for you as a business owner to know these things because so you will not go and waste money. I've done advert and I did not get 20,000 naira. The only woman that messaged me, how much do you charge? She did not even come and enroll. And it's devastating for you to invest in advertisement and at the end of the day, you don't get sales. It's devastating, honestly. So yes. Now we have email marketing. Okay. Email marketing is just the collection of email lists. Of course, we all have banks. And then once in a while, your bank will send you email. Happy Independence Day. You are subscribed to their email list. So they may have 1 million email subscribers and they are reaching out to you via email. There are people who are just fixated on this type of advert. It's just email. You can't find, they just want to talk to you direct. You get? Because they have your email address, they believe, and not all email we read. There are some we just ignore and delete, right? But they believe that when we just target, but they believe to them, it's reading that this person has received this email. So when in UBA now, if you have about 5 million people subscribe to their email in Nigeria, on Independence Day, 5 million people will receive it. If they are doing maintenance, 5 million people will receive it. Or maybe the particular branch. So, okay, this branch is doing this, you receive it. So you are subscribed to their email.
But I've seen guys, I think in the Western world, you really believe in email marketing. I've seen that on X.
Yes.
People will tell you, send your email.
Yes.
They send products to you, services to you.
Yes.
So email marketing might not be viable here in Nigeria.
Yes,
but
it's
in
not.
the Western world, it's really
very viable. Yes.
They will teach you how to do email marketing.
That's true. Yes, that's true.
Because basically people check their, like a lot of things they do.
They believe more in emails.
It's email than we just mostly text, WhatsApp, all that. But them email is the core thing. So once you're there, certainly the market will boom towards that line.
And again, one of the reasons is that they have a paper trail for documentation and future reference. That's why a lot of them believe in emails.
All right, so the next one is affiliate marketing. I think maybe by accident you might have, participated in affiliate marketing. You connected somebody that has a business that wants to sell to the person. That's just affiliate marketing. So I like a product on Jumia and I have, I want somebody to buy it, right? And I have a website. Now, there's what they call RSS feed. RSS feed gives you the leverage and a link to get a particular information from a website firsthand. Have you ever wondered how Linda Kichi gets her information? She subscribed. Now, you have to subscribe to this RSS feed because as they are posting in New York Times, she's receiving it here in Nigeria in her blog. Immediately, the post uploads in New York Times. She's receiving it immediately too. It's because she's subscribed to her. Not as if she has a journalist in New York who's giving her. No, she's just subscribed to their RSS feed. So RSS feed gives you that opportunity to, they give you slots, right? So when you buy these slots, okay, we want your news, whatever you're posting, on a particular menu, right? If it's the relationship aspect or maybe the politics, everything about 24. So whatever they post on politics, it will reflect on the Daikeji's blog. So that
it goes the way they post. That's
yeah,
it will just
exactly, yes. So when it arrives, it's not left for her to say, okay, put some information that maybe Nigerians may not understand. And you tell your journalists, okay, or your writers or editors, I did this part, put this picture instead of. That's how it works. So, but you may not also receive other information from the same website, or maybe they post on relationship. You only subscribe to politics, so you only get politics. If you subscribe to their food channel, you only get food content. And now, how affiliate marketing work is, I like your product, you're selling a phone. I come to you and then I tell you that, okay, this is your phone now. I want to advertise it on my website. Because I may have traffic of 10,000 persons coming to my website and I don't have a product. So I like your product and I think my audience may like it and I post it. Now, when I post it, the commission, if you're selling the phone for maybe 100,000 naira, and then usually we have a discussion and you give me my commission, which will be maybe 5%. So when somebody buys that product from you, 100,000, 5K goes into my account. That's just affiliate marketing. So you are helping other people promote their products on different platforms. So when they buy, you get a commission. Yeah, that's how.
Before now, there was a surge, a boom on affiliate marketing. People would tell you subscribe to C2, F1G, something like that.
Yes.
So you're selling products. But the most advanced type I've seen of recent is mostly big time YouTubers. Mm-hmm. For like a very big time content creator on YouTube.
Yeah.
Maybe those that take you on a tour of things they like how I set up my studio.
That's vlogging.
He might tell you this product was gotten from Amazon.
Yes.
What you can do for me as one that gives you information is to buy this product
from the link.
Using my own whatever code to buy.
Yeah. So that link is your commission.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So it's the most advanced way of affiliate marketing now.
Yes.
You don't do anything special to be. So if you're a big time YouTuber,
yes,
you can also leverage on that.
Absolutely.
Stuff.
Yes.
Okay, so it's the same. Is it the same thing with when you see like some of these stars, we call them, or you understand?
Ambassadors.
Yes.
Yes.
Ambassadors or whatever. Yes.
Yes.
They will tell you use this link.
That's
to
affiliate
get
marketing.
Bet or whatever, or different products.
Yes.
Okay.
So whatever you help somebody to sell and you get a commission, that's affiliate marketing.
Okay.
Yes. So if you're selling cameras for Sony, or maybe, yes, you get a Sony product, Sony contacted you. Okay, if you can help us sell 100 products for this amount, this is your commission. That's affiliate marketing. Yeah. Any other questions? All right. Okay, we are almost rounding up. So enhancing your online presence for your business. I think this encompasses most of the things that we have talked in the channels. You're bringing it out there for people to see what you're doing. If it's authentic, if your product is nice, your services are good, definitely you'll get a sale, right? So you need to come up with content that can help you sell your product. If it's to collaborate with influencers, that's fine. That's why you see most products, car sellers, automobile dealers, they meet these comedians and then they strike a deal with them. And then, okay, come and buy this car. This car is this. They get a commission from that. You're trying to also, make your business known online by increasing your reach. Because the more people you reach, the more chances of you having sales. Sure. So that's just the way it is. Remember when Jumia started, it was very small. So what actually blew them was digital marketing. But they at the time, Konga, if you notice, Konga was outperforming Jumia in advertisement. But then Jumia took the advertisement to another level. Now they are outpacing Konga. I can't remember last time I heard of Konga self. So it's Jumia now. The e-commerce business currently is Jumia, and then for properties, Gigi, and then yes. So now, how do you create more awareness? You need just advertisement. There are companies who are so good at advertising, like Coca-Cola. The period Coca-Cola came up with a specific content strategy, right? You buy a Coke, you see your name on it. That's a strategy. So they are connecting to you emotionally. And if you drink that Coke with your name on it, there's a feeling you have.
It's not that like you told them your name.
Yeah, so they just told the Nigeria Bureau whatever statistics, and then they gave them the type of names that we have in Nigeria. It's okay, fine. See this thing that you want to print on this Coke. Print Amaka, print Uche, print Emeka. Emeka wants to buy.
The first time I saw Uche.
You see? You connect with it.
Actually, you pick the one that has your name on it.
That's true. You go to buy, you start looking for the one
For the one that has your name on it.
Sure, you'll be looking for your name. So now that is a strategy, a marketing strategy. So people can come up with any kinds of strategy in order for them to have sales.
Like Indomie one time.
Yes.
Children. Because I know my son gathered a lot of stickers that have all these action, comic. Yes, Indomitables. Mm-hmm. There's a storyline to read. So they want to get all the characters. So in this package, you might not get all. So he's waiting for you to buy another one. So we had a lot of. So you can have, like in one, you can have like maybe 20 stretches. But you cannot see what's the other character is. So what he wants to get it complete. So you must keep on buying. And once a good
That's true. And the thing is that every brand tells a story. And you can use that story to market your product. So when you market your product, and it's, come on, we are over at least 150 million adults, right, in Nigeria. Now, if you want to market a product, if it gets to 100 million people, and out of the 100 million people, you have 10 million that patronizes your product, you're a billionaire. That's just it. It may take you 6 months to do the marketing. It may take you even 1 year. But the end goal is let 10 million people buy this wow detergent. We just need 5 million people to buy this clean detergent. So the reason why they have to collaborate with, channels, TV channels, Africa Magic, Big Brother Africa, so they market their product because they believe that more than 40 million people are watching Big Brother. So as they're watching it, they believe that at least 1 million people should buy this detergent. If 1 million people buy that detergent for 4,500, you are running into billions. So that is the way they think. So that's their marketing strategy. So Indomitable now might have calculated the number of children in this country and knowing fully well that these children, they love cartoons. They draw the cartoon there and then, pow. You take your child to ShopRite, he sees Indomitable, you say, Mommy, buy Indomitable. You'll be compelled to buy. And they are telling a story. So the children are now connected to the noodles. Sure, sometimes they may even be more excited with the paper, right, than the noodle itself. And you find them, playing with it. So that's a story, brand story. So when you tell your story good, I think you can actually have, a very good sale in your business. So yes, I think leveraging social media platform, we've talked about that. So not all businesses can be promoted on all the social media platforms. Yes. There are businesses that are good for Instagram. They are not good for TikTok. If you're a singer, an upcoming artist, at least, you can promote your stuff on TikTok, YouTube, Instagram. Facebook may not really go far, but TikTok, yes, perfect. So now you are writing a book, you are taking the book to TikTok. Come on. So it may not really sell well, but that book will sell well on LinkedIn.
So
more.
Like for example, what we do.
Yes.
Movies.
Yes. YouTube.
It's
perfect. Is
it only YouTube?
It's not only YouTube. Mm-hmm. Your behind the scene can be on Instagram and TikTok, but you see YouTube. YouTube should be your main channel of promotion.
Okay.
Yes. YouTube should just be, because there are views you get on YouTube for your movies. You will not get them on your TikTok page or your Instagram page. That's
There
it.
are some movies. There are some movies that by the time you are reading the comment section,
Yes.
you will hear all these village people. If you are coming from TikTok, gather here. If you are coming from Facebook, those that saw the short clip on TikTok,
Yes.
they had to come to YouTube.
To watch the movie, yes. So that is why it's good to promote your reels on this Instagram or TikTok. But the full actual content, if you're telling a story, should be on either YouTube or Facebook. Yes.
The question will be on during in the movies also we should sell the feeling.
Yes.
Because when you mentioned Coca-Cola earlier, I remembered when they were selling Unity.
Yes.
I don't know which was it one World Cup like that in the 80s where they sang this, I am the future of the world, I am the hope of I'm tomorrow's people, I'm the new generation. So I think they were selling Unity there. Then there was this one, eat, sleep, drink Coca-Cola. I don't know if you remember that one.
Okay.
It's a long time. I just remember wherever there's fun, there's always Coca-Cola.
So and if you notice,
it's always the one. Because Coca-Cola had the best adverts
in the world.
In the world, yes.
Yes.
No, don't get adverts. You don't get adverts.
Followed by.
Indomie doesn't have Indomie very good. The next one you're going to follow.
Yeah, they also
Way fast,
Indomie.
go for.
Wafers. Nasco wafers.
Yes.
Then we had Heineken. Then we had Omo. There was one time Omo. When you buy Omo, you will get animal characters, small. Oh, this shine. There's a stone that is like glistering stone there. So that gives you want your parents to buy the Omo because you get all those animals in them. That was like long time.
All right. So now, as you're leveraging your social media page, you have to also be consistent, right? So if you're the kind of person who uploads consistent content, a comedian who uploads consistent content, you discover that the person ranks higher because there's a way Instagram works. The algorithm works with people, with posts that are most engaging. So if you make a post and then you have loads of views and then few comments, that's not really engaging. But you discover there are some posts that have just little views but plenty comments. That's quite engaging. Now you can reach a different audience through hashtags, right? Hashtags has a way of connecting people. So when people click on, if I'm in Abuja, I click on the explore page on my Instagram, I'm likely to see the activities of the content of people who have posted with the hashtag Abuja, right? So if, for instance, now we did Love Unlocked, when I come to my explore page, when I click on Love Unlocked, I'm only going to see the content of those people who have posted with the hashtag Love Unlocked. So that's a different way of reaching also a different audience. Do you get? So the more hashtags you use, not outrageous hashtags, necessary hashtags, it shouldn't be more than 12 or 10, right? Because to get to a particular stage, Instagram won't allow you to promote your content because the hashtags are too many. They will tell you.
10, 12 is for Instagram.
No, it's even up to 30.
Yes, but you said
10, 12 is for me. It's recommended.
for Instagram.
Yes, for Instagram.
Okay, for you.
Hashtags work more on Instagram to start with, and then Twitter. It works on LinkedIn, but the algorithm it's faster on Instagram.
But on Twitter, if you do more than 2, your account could be
3 flagged.
yeah. Actually, if you go off point
Yes. So your hashtag has to be within your content.
and not that much.
So yeah,
I'd like to do like 2 at most, but that's if you're verified.
Yes.
If you're not verified,
No, you can. If you're not verified, you can also do 2. You can also do 2. So, but now for Instagram, you have to choose. So, for instance, now I'm a worker in church and I want to post the content and I want to promote it. So, okay, Love Unlocked, hashtag Love Unlocked, hashtag HOTRO, hashtag refuge news, hashtag. I'll just have to hashtag the necessary departments, right, where I work. I cannot go and then hashtag Abuja, hashtag FCT. You can do that if you want to. Hashtag, just look, if you're in Gariki, hashtag Gariki, so that people who will go to the explore page on Instagram are likely to find.
Okay, can you?
Love, Abby.
Yeah, yes.
Hashtag
And some hashtags, they have broad audience. There are some hashtags that has about 1 billion posts, Yes.
Can you, let's assume now, taking the example of Love Unlocked.
Yes.
Can you hashtag House on the Rock?
Yes.
Knowing that you have House on the Rock everywhere.
No, you have to be specific. If you choose the hashtag House on, it will take you to the one in the headquarters in Lagos. So you have to choose HOTR.
Like we mostly use HOTR as a service. So most of our churches only use social media.
They have their own personalized hashtag.
They'll come out. So you can see HOTR refuge. You can see all their names. So it's the one that you can now.
Mina,
Yes.
Jos, Kano.
With Port Harcourt and the rest.
So yeah, and also if you're posting content, you have to engage with your people are asking questions under the comment section of your post. So okay, we like what you're doing. How much? It's okay. DM me, and I will give you more details. So also if you run a business page on Instagram, you learn to network and don't just post and leave there, and then learn to write a caption. So the caption is the story behind the post. So okay, today we're at Adiza Plaza. We had a very successful meeting. We had this, we had that, and at the end of the day, we're able to go back home with certain information. Hashtag the theme of the program. So that's how it works. So you can't just post, make a post, and just write hashtag this. It's not going anywhere. You understand? So you have to write a story behind it, a caption, so that people will know that okay, this one is real. This one knows what he or she is. If you check most of our posts on HOTR post, it comes with a caption. Mm-hmm. Yes, a detailed short caption to tell you that, okay, this person spoke about this today and this is how it went. So that's how hashtag works. It helps you to reach also more audience.
To add to this, you said, like on X, because I do content, I get paid on X.
Yes.
So there's a new development now.
Yes.
Where if you post on X and verified handles comment under your post and you engage with them, there's a likelihood that your payout will be higher
for that month. For the month.
Yeah, for the month. So it's starting by November. They're encouraging engagement. So you don't, so like what you're saying, you don't just post and go away.
Yes.
When you post, people comment. So they pay you based on the interaction that happens under your post.
Yes.
You're the one to trigger that interaction. So somebody comments, somebody posts, so you have like 20 comments.
Yes.
Your interaction will trigger more comments and you make more or pay.
That's true.
Right.
All right. We still have about 2 aspects left. Now, build a user-friendly website. Now, this is basically for bigger firms, businesses, or medium businesses who can afford a website. And then this is where SEO comes into play. And then Google Ads. So Google Ads is if you check for a particular business on Google, it will show you their location. It will show you, okay, this is House on the Rock, the refuge is located here. It's because something has been done on Google. That's why the information is there. So yes, so SEO, search engine, affiliate marketing, they are all under Google Ads, right? And then we have same thing. This applies to website basically. So you can't run a successful SEO without a website because you need a website to run it. So this does not really, relate to social media pages and all of that. So any further question?
Okay. So first of all, I want to appreciate you for this. I mean, I've already gotten value for the time. Thank God sickness did not hold me back from getting this because I almost did not come. But my question is, you talked about the best strategy.
Yes.
Right? You know, all of us here are starters. All of us here are starters. And one of the things I want to do, that we're doing with my team here, is find a way that we can actually make money online. So what I'm interested in now is the process by process. There is a business model that YouTube understands, Facebook understands, Instagram understands. So from that business model, I want to know, how do we start? What is their criteria for each platform, and what is the best platform? Okay, we're filmmakers. Everybody has his own preference. Like for me, I want to make film, and you said something about what you sell, feelings, something like that. For me, my own genre of stories is family and success. So I also want to know what audience do I need and how do I channel it to the audience? And for everybody here too, I know they have their own preference because we all find ourselves in different departments and want to grow in some certain departments, and some want to also do what I'm doing, and some want to be able to make magic by creating content for themselves on the long run also. Because one thing I last time in our class where we talked about YouTube Guide, we talked about YouTube understands what YouTube wants everybody to do is broadcast themselves. It's a personal thing. Nobody can do it for you, so you have to do it yourself. So what I want us to know now is step by step. Since all of us are starters, step by step, what's that perfect strategy? How we can take this step by step by step. I mean, it's the reason why we're all here, right? This is the reason why we're putting this class together, you know. And this content, thank God, we're having it recorded, because most of the things you said here, I'll be able to go back and, you know, leverage on it by watching it again. So it's a lot, but what is the perfect strategy? How do we, you know, as a filmmaker, then we know that they're behind the scenes and people talk about their experiences and how they're able to overcome their challenges they face on sets, behind the scenes, before the day of shoot and all that. I believe that can be a content, right? That everybody can use to create a content for themselves and upload in their channels. Yeah. So if that's a right content or whatever other content that we can get from this is also a content that we're putting up together right now. So with all these ideas and being the fact that we're movie makers,
same time, the marketer. So you mean if you have somebody who's a marketer in your team, every digital marketer has a strategy. Okay, strategy, Yoga. Well, for this month we're going to post 4 videos, full videos. How you intend to shoot the video does not concern the marketer. That's you, the producer or the director, right? Now, out of these 4 videos, we're going to have two behind the scenes that I will post on Mondays and I will post on Thursdays. And if we want to post the video, we could post it on Sunday evening or Saturday evening or Friday evening. Do you get? Now, when you come up with a content strategy, how you shoot the content now depends on the media team. The marketer, his own is just to push it out there. Is it necessary to promote it? Yes, of course. Have you ever wondered why big brands are still promoting their products to date? Because if your brand is not visible, people will not patronize it. It just take a matter of time. When people stop seeing Coca-Cola adverts in some places, they'll start, Coca-Cola will start fading away. But in order for them to keep their relevance in the market, they have to keep promoting. Whether you like the advert or you don't, they are just always promoted. There's no way, no state you will walk into and not see Coca-Cola billboard somewhere. it must be somewhere. They are online. They are in your streets. They are in your fridge. It just has to be. If you don't see their fridge, you see their kiosk. That's promotion, right? So is it necessary to promote? Yes, of course it is. And do you have to promote with funds all the time? No. As a business owner, you should have a budget, right? It's a monthly budget of 50,000 or 100,000, 200,000. It depends on your capacity. But you just have to promote it's just that one video. One that can blow it up. Just one. One that could give you that 10 million views, that 50 million views, that 6 million views. Just one video. But you may not actually get it if you don't consistently, do the promotion. But now, a situation where you don't have that budget, you can run a low budget kind of advert, right? Maybe you post your content and then you just promote it for that day with 10,000 naira. Just promote it for that day on YouTube. Now, if you have a page on Facebook and Instagram, you can then link it. It's okay, our new movie is out, and then kindly do this. If you promote it on YouTube with 5,000, you can promote it on social media, Facebook and Instagram with 5,000, just for that day. Somebody will see it. Somebody will share it. People are always sharing something. No matter how bad the video is, you just see some share, right? So if you promote, it might just get to the right person, and the person may just post it, and then boom. So that's it. So you have to come up with a strategy. There are times when there is no content to even post because you're not done with the content that you want to post. So what do you do? Behind the scene. For your type of business, behind the scene, just tell a story. It could be a selfie, everybody talking about something, and then you post. That's a way of keeping your audience engaged. Yes, and letting them know that, okay, you guys are consistently working tirelessly in order to give them the best out there. So that way, I connect with it. I like what you're doing. I want to share it with other people. So yes, when you come up with that weekly or monthly strategy, it's good for the business because you don't know who might say it. And the way algorithm works, it works with content that has the most engagement. If you notice, so there are some good actors, good Nollywood actors, when they post on their page, the views run faster than somebody who opened another Nollywood channel on YouTube. It's faster because that person has already built an audience and it does not even need to promote. Yeah. The audience will just help you do the promotion. You understand? They will even be asking people, go and watch this movie. Have you watched this? Sharing the links. They're helping you promote. So, but since you're starting, the promotion. You just have to promote until you get that audience. Now, the threshold for monetization is different. For Facebook, I think you have to have 1,000 subscribers and then 4,000 hours watch time, right? Before YouTube, and then you have to have Google AdSense. You write to them and then they assess your page and then revert back to you if it's going to be approved and all of that. If it's approved, they give you the necessary procedures to follow, and then they let you know when your movie has this number of views, this is the amount you get. So if you don't have 1,000 subscribers, YouTube will not even won't answer you. Yeah, I remember this was website, because in order for you to also monetize your website, you need Google AdSense. And I wrote to them, I was having traffic of about 600. They were like, until my traffic, people coming to my website daily, gets to 2,000 before I can then monetize. So that's their threshold for websites. But for YouTube, 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 hours watch time. So that way, when you monetize, it may take long, right? Before you start seeing that money coming in monthly. They may even pay you small, $10, $7, $20-something for 6 months, because you're building. Yeah. So now, in order for you to have that audience that you need, that will give you that 2 million views in a night, It's like Maurice Sam post movie this morning now, before 24 hours, you have 3 million views or 2 million views. It has the audience, so it's easier to monetize. And in short, every by end of the month, he's just waiting for small, something that will enter his account. So you have to promote, market, and then come up with your own strategy that suits you. Not the strategy that will choke you. Because there are some content that will choke you. You just have to, and then you start shooting out of context. Just because you want to promote. No, shoot and let it be, if it's detailed and the story aligns with what you are looking for. There's always an audience for anything. People selling stand on YouTube, they have audience. There's always an audience for anything. So it depends on you to now come up with the strategies. Okay, for this last quarter, we are going to do only 2 movies. The 2 movies we are going to consistently post behind the scenes of these movies. Before we then promote the normal trailer for it, and promote the trailer. The trailer comes out, and then you post. That's for your licenses, the way you do your Nollywood stuff. So there are licenses, and then you have a trailer. But for just a YouTube content, it does not need a trailer.
Yeah, the YouTube guys now, like, talking about promotions now.
Yes.
I was watching, I didn't know, it was Bam Bam. I don't know if it was Bam Bam we used to knew then at people in Nigeria. So I saw a clip where they fell in love with a mechanic. Just a 20 seconds clip by Omoni Oboli TV.
Yes.
Just that act just got to me personally, and I went to watch the whole movie. Now it doesn't happen every time, but that particular scene, in the whole of the short, the whole the rules I say every time, but that I didn't know what that did to me. It made me watch a whole movie that I've not done in a long while. So the emotional part
is very important.
So it takes a lot to people like me to do that. So it's to know the thing to do, and they keep bringing out reels. They can break their movies into 15 different reels.
Yes.
One must get to. They don't have time for trailers anymore on YouTube. Nope.
One must blow. Yes, so and then it will trigger you to visit YouTube and then go and watch it. So that's just the way it is. So it depends on your strategy. You can come up, thank God for the use of AI. AI can assist you in coming up with a very nice strategy of how to create a consistent content and when to upload for better optimization and revamping if it's for social media pages. And also the type of content that you should be posting, type of reels or highlights or stories that you should be posting for better optimization. So yes, the strategy can be worked on. If you have content, just promote it until you have that audience you're looking for. And then you don't need to promote anymore. The audience will help you market your product.
Sorry. Right.
I have a question. Okay, so he was asking that as a new person, right, in marketing, where do I start from? Like, if I don't have any knowledge at all, like, where exactly am I supposed to start from? Like, the basic first starting point for someone who doesn't have so much idea of what digital marketing is. Where do I start from? And at what point should I move to the next point? So I don't know if you can clear that.
Okay. For somebody who's just starting up, it depends on the kind of content that you want to post, right? If you're doing comedy has more quick engagement on Instagram and Facebook, right? Before you then start having a YouTube page. Because if you notice, most of these comedians, they usually start with their social media pages, and then they build their YouTube channel, right? So you have to build your audience. You start from the social media page, right? You could start with 10 followers, 100 followers. If people like your content, it's engaging, people will definitely follow you. So until you build that, you don't expect to open a YouTube channel and then start YouTube channel. The audience is very hard to build. It's hard to get somebody to subscribe. Some people even think that subscribing itself, you have to pay. Yes, some people think that you have to pay for subscribing, something that is free. Some people think that way. So you have to start. You just have to start from your social media page. The social media page, you have to set it up. Yes, that reminds me, setting your pages up professionally, right? So, okay, can someone go to, I want to use a particular business, for instance, ZTech. Go to Z.
You can do, there's a screen there.
It's not.
It's not connected to Instagram.
It's on Instagram.
Yeah, Instagram. Yeah, it's just.
You can just.
ZTech.
You can just log into Instagram there.
How is it spelled?
ZTECH.
Tech, like
CH. Yes, my phone is.
Okay. So you can just log into that.
That's here.
Okay, let's see if I can. Turn on that data for me. You've seen the ZTech, right? Okay, now if you check, it tells a story. What story does it tell, please?
Yeah, see, you guys are into social media, digital marketing.
Yes.
I've listened some.
Now you see some highlights.
Yes.
About us, portfolio, processes, and all of that. Now that is an example of a professional Instagram page, right? You don't just open Instagram page and then start uploading. Then people just go, it does not look professional. So firstly, you have to even learn to set up your page professionally. So when I when I want to engage with it, it will be easier for me. I know what you're doing, right? But there are people who are into fashion. But when you visit their page, the story, the caption is just different from what the person is selling. The person may even be a professional fashion designer, but the page does not look like a professional fashion designer. So how do you do that? This is what we call revamping. Revamping is, you set it up, you tell the story from the beginning to the end, the services you render, how much you charge, and then the things you've done in the past, what you're currently, what people are saying about your business. Those could be seen on your highlights, right? Those could be seen on your highlights. I think you guys should if you can just log into your Instagram. But if you don't, then you will have a professional Instagram page, a Facebook Instagram page. And you can run a Facebook Instagram page if you're... Yes. Yes, ZTech.
No one else.
No, just ZTECH.
So there are some pages you see, they don't even have highlight reels like this. They may not even know how to design or set up these things to be in sync with this thing, right? Because this is revamping and optimization. Sorry. So when you set it up, it helps tell your story faster and more. So if you want to start, for somebody who's starting from scratch, have a social media page. If you're into entertainment, have a social media page first and start promoting what you're doing there before you can have a YouTube channel, and then take that same audience to YouTube, because they are the ones that will still go to your YouTube and subscribe. They may even be your first 1,000 subscribers. You understand? So you firstly have to promote it on your page. It could be Facebook, it could be Instagram. LinkedIn, no. Twitter, no. TikTok, yes. So these three major social media platforms for Reels and Shorts. Now YouTube have Shorts though, but Shorts could be when you are already deeply rooted in your craft. before you can then start creating shorts that can engage people. But for now, if you're starting out from the scratch, tell a story, have your objective, your mission, and your vision, and then start posting. You can post 3 times a week, Mondays, Wednesdays, and then Saturdays. Mondays, Wednesdays. But you have to be consistent every Monday. How do you post? You want to be posting twice on that day. If you're posting on Monday, you post in the morning and then post twice evening. If you're doing once, you can do once. You maintain once for the next 3 months. There's no way you definitely get some engagement. So yes, if I'm to advise somebody who's starting out from scratch, you have to have, firstly, you have to even have your content produced, right? Have your content produced, and then you can then cut it short and be posting it. You can post one tomorrow, post one on Wednesday, post one on Friday. But it's the same content. So if you're starting out, start from Facebook and also Instagram and TikTok. But now, how can you post and then it will appear at the same time on these 3 platforms? So there are apps that do that. Facebook Suite, if most digital marketers, they have Facebook Suite. So Facebook Suite, if I post on Facebook Suite, whatever I'm posting there reflects on Instagram and Facebook at the same time. Yes. So it will help you to be, very fast. It will save you a lot of stress. When you post this one now, you now have to go to Facebook and go and be typing no. But there's also a central platform, the central platform where you can post on Facebook, Twitter, LinkedIn, Instagram, and to just appear at once too. And that one is website. Because website, you have to integrate the social media add-ons. We call it add-ons. Add-ons, they are like apps. When you post on your website, to appear on all your social media pages. Exactly the same thing, exactly the same way you posted it. So yes.
But there is just like some platforms require different treatment.
Yes. That's where tagging comes into play. So you have to tag different. If you're uploading for since Twitter has a particular word count,
280 words.
280 words. It may not, yes. So you have to learn how to optimize and then set it up for Twitter posting. So does that clarify everything? Any further questions, please?
I noticed when I was looking up Netflix on YouTube. I noticed that Netflix has their movies on Netflix, but I noticed they also have their behind the scenes and they also have their trailers and teasers. I noticed that they built a different channel for trailer and teaser, and they built a different channel for BTS, for behind the scenes, and they also built a different channel for sports.
Yeah.
So that means that can you now put all this content on one channel?
Yes.
Like BTS, trailer, and the film on one.
Yes, because Netflix is a global brand and they have global audience. Right? And they serve different audience, right? There are people who just want to review the trailer and then because they post consistently, you may not even, before you find that particular trailer, you have to go, down the post before you can find it. So the reason why they have specific channels for that is because the audience is just broad. They have more than 400 million subscribers.
Okay.
No, they have more than 1 billion subscribers, yes?
So it's not that they started like that.
Yes.
Because as they grew.
They were promoting. If you notice, there was a period where you just have to see Netflix, Google adverts somewhere on Facebook consistent. So they were promoting. Now they don't even have to promote because they now have the audience. So then, yes, for a big brand, yes, but for a small brand,
you can post everything.
Everything on that channel. So you can actually contain your content.
Okay.
In one place, and it's even easier for you to manage. Okay. Because they have a team of managers. The person handling that teaser page is not the same person handling the trailers page or the movies page. So they are all different team. Yes, that's how it works. So, but for a small team, it's advisable you have just one channel that you have all your content in there.
Okay, so but what I did was for this our classes, I had to create a different channel.
It's the same name, right?
Yeah.
Business name. It has to be there.
Inside one channel.
Yes, it has to be there. It helps you because you've not built audience. If you have 500K subscribers, 1 million subscribers, then you can try to go a different channel for this particular content. But you can also take this content out. Maybe you uploaded this content today and by next year, December, you have more than 1 million subscribers. You can take this content out, build another page and post it there.
Okay, so
do you get?
Okay.
Yes.
At some point, you can take
yes, you can take it out. Yes, and then
but it still remains on that first channel.
Yes, it can still remain that first channel.
So, but you just
you just have to re-download it, or if you have where you save your video archive, you can pull it out from there and then put it there.
Okay, I just feel it's good you
have different channels for small brands. So it's better to just have just one. Yeah, you can do your behind the scenes, all your seminars, your workshops, your conferences, your talks, your meetings. Let it be there, so that people know that okay, you are working and you are doing your stuff. And put your movies there. You can actually categorize it. You have a playlist. You go to YouTube, have a playlist. You can put this playlist movies, put playlists trailers, put another playlist for something else for this particular content. So you necessarily don't have to have different channels for that. So just go to a playlist and create a playlist for it. So whenever you want to upload a movie, put it under the category of that movie playlist. Okay, I think that is that for that. And it's a wrap.
We really had fun today.
It's a wrap. Thank you.
Okay, what do we say to our teacher? From my side, I'll say thank you, a very big thank you. I'll say
love to have you again.
Yes. I've also engaged him to help us manage our page.
Yeah.
So I think there's still room for other people to come.
Yes, of course, yes.
Yeah. So he's also doing.
We're currently having a free digital marketing services for business owners, right? So what we're doing for the month of October is, if you have a business, you have a product, there's a service you're promoting, I will help you and revamp your page, optimize your page, and then give you content ideas to post and how regularly you should post. But for now, if you want us to help you shoot the content, that the logistics, you take care of it, and then we shoot the content, we upload it only till 30th of this month. So after 30th, if you like these services and you want to retain us, that's fine. And if you want to also refer us to other people.
In my mind, I was believing it's like 30th of next month.
Uncle Faith?
30th, I was thinking.
That's only for this month, yes.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Thank you.
Yeah. So and that till 30th is free.
Yeah, it's free. It's free.
So it's free. If you want, if you really, because I've learned a lot on how to, brand myself, and I understand how to also use colors, because I know that color is powerful. I've been thinking about the kind of color that I'm going to use already in my head. You understand? Because now I have to go and start understanding colors and how it connects to me as a brand. So the same thing with all of us to take our time to understand colors and how it connects to your own brand, your own ideas, your own what you're selling out there. If it's emotion, if it's feeling, if it's product, if it's service, what you want to render. It's really, really key, because how you put yourself out there is how people are going to see you.
Sure.
Yeah. Packaging is everything.
Yes, sir.
Package yourself well. the way you be attractive, the way you go fine to get. You see this. I would have loved him to, put it on screen. So because when he showed it to me, I saw orange. Like everything is orange.
Yeah.
Well spelled out, arranged properly. Then it's just like when a fine babe just dress well and appear in your face. It'd be like, boss. You get, so that's also how business works. Not only when you want to toast a babe and you're looking for the fine babe. So your business too should be beautiful, should be radiating, should be attractive. That's what I feel. Because some of us, like me, I want to figure it out as we continue along the journey. I don't want to figure it out first before I start. I want to start and figure it out. Sure. So that is why this class is important, because as we start and we keep figuring it out, putting ourselves out there and keep figuring it out, because it's so important. It's not just to, because even when I started, it's so important. I begin to learn. I give myself up for learning. Yeah, because you can't exhaust all the knowledge in this world, but you can put yourself out there to learn more, because your brain has the capacities. There's no limitation in your brain on how much you can learn, as you get. So I think this is the last thing. Is 4:43, so we might not be able to discuss any other thing again. It's just for us to round up. Remember, don't forget, we gotta sit down. Where you go?
I don't live for work.
You don't live for work? Okay, so we're going now. Yeah. So, but let's remember we have production. We have production for Dunamis. It's really, really important. Some of us, might be engaging you during the week on what we will need and what we need to do, because it's really key. Dunamis came as a result of starting. Because I don't want to wait to figure everything out first, because it came out starting. I've had times where I've had opportunities to create content videos in the past. Back then, you're showing the show. Yeah, so I've had time to create content in the past, and sometimes you don't know what to do next, but you know that you're ready. You know that now, and that's why the power of people is really, 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 really important. Having Dunamis as part of partners, our business partners that believes in us, because it's not only the quality of products they believe in, the team, they also want to believe in the team. Credibility and consistency, because this is what is radiating us and putting us out there, right? They see us and they see us differently, and they prefer us rather than their own team. Reasons because consistency will help you grow. Consistency will inform you. Consistency will shape you. Consistency will inform you better. So consistency helps you applies the knowledge that you have, because knowledge is, when having knowledge without applying it is no knowledge, but applied knowledge is knowledge. Yeah, because you can know a lot, but what are you using it? What are you using that thing you know for? Yeah. So, but you applying it, people sees you and people want. Because as a matter of fact, money is the easiest thing to make. All you need to do is just to, create value. Keep yourself, put yourself in people's face, and they want you. They want what you have. They want what you are offering, and they want to pay you for it. Yeah. So that being said, I appreciate everybody for these moments. As a matter of fact, today is one of our classes that we have more people. Yeah. So that means that means we're moving, right? That means we're moving. Yeah. We don't. Yes. We're moving. So let's polish our shoe, clean up our shoe. Clean up our shoe, polish it, we have polish, and gear up for Saturday and Monday.